Hey everybody, we're back at it again, and today you can see that there have been some pretty serious developments. First of all, I enchanted and trimmed up my armor a bit off camera, just because I got a bit bored of staring at the plain iron, and also because I kept dying. I also started putting together a bit of a diamond set, just enchanting it in the background. That way I don't have to use it all at once. This has been my main source of levels, this contraption. Basically, I made this farm for carrots and potatoes. Then I just realized how low I was running on food because the chicken farm hadn't been harvested yet. So I changed it out all to potatoes and then started smelting them. But that took too long, so I made this. And then I realized that I remember that I used to make them on Bedrock Edition because of an XP glitch. The glitch is gone, but it still stores XP for one. Basically, whenever it smelts something, it's going to store the XP until I pause it. Pause it by flipping the levers, and then I can take out the items and get a lot of XP. And so I just smelted a bunch of potatoes in that, and then I started running low on fuel, and so I also smelted up the kelp I had. But then I just realized how much XP I could get from it, and so I just kept smelting kelp, and so now there's an absolute ton of kelp in here. This chest was full of potatoes, and then I emptied it out and burned all the potatoes, and I filled it up again already. There is another chest up here that is filled. Well, it's not filled. I think I have more potatoes somewhere up here. Yeah, you can just see slowly more potatoes start appearing. I used chunk base to find a desert because for an upcoming project I need cactus. I don't feel too bad about it because it was literally like 200 blocks away in that 2,000 blocks away in that direction, which I had gone every other direction and spent hours looking for a desert. I didn't chunk base to find any structures. I just went for the biome. I did turn on desert well checks on chunk base, but that's just because it's a desert well and it helps me find desert from size. And I've started on this project, this monster of a project, which is covering up the lake. You can see where there used to be a bit of a river leading into it. And this is probably already about 25 stacks of dirt. It is a ton of dirt, and I still need a ton more. This is less than half of it. It is taking absolutely forever. And then I've cranked up my simulation distance so that I can have all my farms running at once. It's at 30 right now because it doesn't cause as much lag as you would think. Bamboo is doing really well, and I've taken all the bamboo out of here several times. And the sugarcane's a bit slow. I moved down what was already in here just to see how slowly it goes. It goes really slowly, and so soon I'm probably going to just keep going upwards with more sugarcane and bamboo. Bamboo is an okay fuel source. You can get like one extra item out of smelting if you make it into plank. If you make it into bamboo blocks, then planks first. So that's what I've been doing. But all over here I've also been using kelp and I went mining for coal, where I got a bunch of coal thanks to fortune. My other level adventures have been going to the nether, and I mined a bunch of quartz before finding that it's better to just fence myself in and kill some zombie piglins until I was at level 31 and a gas shot a fireball, letting them all kill me. I then, after getting my items, tried again where I just dug into a hole and a baby killed me. And yeah, I'm staying away from the nether now. But today we need to do something sad. Today we must do what we owe the chicken. last episode, we had to make a deal with the chicken. The chicken has since been killed as I restarted the chicken farm. However, I fear they are still pushing for justice. And we must set up a cow farm. Now, there's a slight issue with setting up a cow farm, though, and that is that there are absolutely no cows. You can see this entire area. There are no cows spawning. If you go over here, there's still no cows. And so, I think the only solution is going to be finding a mushroom, because I do know where there is a mushroom island. I just have to go that way a bit. And so I'll probably edit around the intro a bit because it was super long. And go get cows. Also, if you thought those were the only interesting developments, you are wrong. In here, I found a camel and he's living in here right now. As we are on our way to find a mushroom island that I've already found before, I would like to say a few things about what's coming up next. Back at base, and I got greeted by some mobs, and now the mushrooms are in the boat, so I need to very carefully. After you get your cows safely inside, you just place a fence post on top, and then they are stuck forever. So how this works is you feed the cows, and then eventually whenever you reach entity cramming, which is by default 25 or more cows, they will start dying. So the second that you hit 25 cows, they will start dying, and it targets adult cows first for some reason, so the babies are going to be spared long enough to grow up, and the adults' drops will just go in here since there's a hopper underneath. But those won't be ready for quite some time. Now I need to find a project to occupy myself for the rest of the episode because I know this one isn't long enough yet. I thought of something I can do. So, what I have in here is melons, and I think in one of these chests. Wait, where's my pumpkins? I know I have them. Because distinctly in the first episode, I remember getting a pumpkin. Oh, there they are. What I can do is make an automatic melon and pumpkin farm, which is very not useful right now, but it will be useful for when we get villagers. So I'm probably going to do that. So I finished the farm and then I took a bit of a break to get a haircut. And so this is what the final product looks like. I'm going to cover it up in a minute because it looks pretty ugly right now. While I was getting a haircut, I left it running and I got decent drops from it. Although I did just hear another piston fire, and so, okay, yeah, another pumpkin. I might extend it. This is only half of what I was originally going to make because I didn't want it going too tall or too long. I have an idea for a building, and so I might end up just building a second one right next to it because I do think that could look good. And this, I feel like this man is going to suffer one day. It sure would be unfortunate if, like, somebody got mad about what he was selling and decided to kill him. Ow, these llamas are really mean, too. It sure would be a shame if they spat on the wrong person one day. Hey, that guy disappeared and I randomly got this wandering trader head. Huh. Anyways, I need to go mining to get cobblestone for this because I'm absolutely out of cobblestone since I keep having to make redstone components, which only accept cobblestone and not deep slate. Now that this is done, there's not really much else I need to do. Next episode, I'll probably have this done, and I'll either be working on my kelp farm thing or a storage building, which is probably more important. But no matter what, I'm going to need to do a lot of mining. And then after I do both of those, I'll probably set up villagers and get an iron farm because I keep running out of iron because I keep making hoppers. Anyways, it is time for us to do the comment of the day. Comment of the day. Episode. This is the 9th one, I believe. Okay, today's comment of the day. Oh, wait, I forgot. Today's comment of the day comes from Landed Ash, and it says, maybe use a lightning rod to prevent it from happening again. Speaking of the tragedy that occurred right here. And I actually did use lightning rods. I didn't show it in the video, but I did. So, thank you for thinking of that, even though I had already done it. That is going to be all for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave in the comments what you did and did not like. And like and subscribe if you like the video, or else a horrible creature will be in your room tonight. That creature will be a person who did not like and subscribe. Disgraceful. Anyway, that's all for me. And now I get to pass this off to the editor. Bye.